You looking for those red flags, huh? You came to the right place. I'm here today to talk to you about what red flags you should look for when you start dating someone. The very first red flag that you need to know about is the fact that you are the red flag. That's right. You can be the red flag. Did you know that you can be the red flag? Let me explain to you what I mean. Sometimes we can be the biggest red flag because we're so busy looking for red flags in them that we don't really give them a chance to prove themselves. We don't really take the time to really get to know the person. We can meet someone and then 2 minutes later we're so busy Xing off things that we really don't see the person for who they truly are. Okay, she got her hat on backwards. I don't like that. That's a red flag right there. That's number 5 right there. Then as soon as the person starts to sneeze at a restaurant and you say bless you, if they don't say thank you back, oh, red flag. That's number 10. I ain't coming back. I ain't going on no more dates with this person. So I want to encourage you not to be the red flag in the situation. Listen, red flags will reveal themselves over time. You have to understand that when you meet someone, you're not actually meeting the person, you're meeting their representative. In other words, it's like if you go to a car dealership, right? And you go to look at, let's say, a used car or a brand new car. The sales associate, he's going to put his best qualities out. He's going to tell you about the fog lights. He's going to tell you about the cruise control. He's going to have the car already clean and washed up, shining just like brand new, right? It's the same way when you meet someone new. They're going to put their best qualities out there. They're going to hide their weaknesses, which is human nature to do. So you cannot be mad at them for doing that. You just have to understand that spending more time with this person and talking and asking more questions will give you a chance to see their red flags over time. Red flag number 2. Red flag number 2 is if they just got out of a relationship. Listen, you have to understand something. You do not want to be a band-aid, all right? Let me explain to you what a band-aid is. There are people that just get out of relationships, right? And in other words, they don't want to take the time to heal. So what do? They grab onto whoever they can. They'll scroll through their phone like, I just need somebody to text. I just want somebody to take me out. I just want somebody to watch a movie with. I just want somebody to have a conversation with, right? And they will latch on to whoever they can, okay? So you don't want to be that guy or you don't want to be that girl that they latch on to. In other words, they are desperate. They need someone to fill a void in their life. So when you're really getting to know someone, let's say in the first, second, or third date, right? And you find out that they just got out of a relationship maybe about a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, you really want to put your antennas up, all right? And you need to know that this can be a potential red flag. Now, for some people, this can be extremely hard to do because they have a person that's coming on to them pretty strong who just got out of a relationship. And to this person that they're coming on to, they're looking at it like, well, wow. Like nobody's ever came on to me that fast. Nobody's ever texted me back that fast. Nobody's ever wanted me that fast. You have to understand that they really don't want you. They just want somebody to be around because they're scared to be alone. So that, my friend, is a red flag. Red flag number 3 is if the person does not have a personal relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ. If they are not interested in hearing about Jesus, if they're not interested in getting to know God, if they're not interested in any of that, then you have to understand that that is a true red flag. That means you should evacuate immediately. Have you ever been inside of a burning home where there was smoke all around you? I'm talking about all the fire alarms are going off. That's what you need to do. You need to get out. Why stay in the house looking around like, I want to play some Nintendo? Now, a lot of people, especially guys, right, will tend to use the excuse of, oh, I'm just trying to get to know her. Oh, I'm just trying to witness to her. But really, let's just be honest. You really want to be with that person. But if that person wants nothing to do with the Lord, then you have to understand that you need to get out. The Bible talks about not being unequally yoked. So you have to understand that your intentions in terms of long term, or it can be short term, is marriage. Let's be honest. If you are a guy and you see that this woman really needs some attention in terms of someone ministering to her, and she can be, let's say, a rough case. In other words, she doesn't believe, she doesn't want to hear about it, and you really want to work on this person, then what you need to do is talk to that person and see if it's okay if you give that person's number to another female. And that female can call her and maybe meet up with her, and that female will take care of that. They don't need you in on the situation trying to play like, oh, I'm just around here witnessing. No, let's be honest. You like that girl, okay? But she's not the one for you. You need to remove yourself from the situation, because that type of situation, my friend, That's a red flag. Red flag number 4 that you need to be on the lookout for is if they're still hanging out with their ex. Now, there's a lot of people out there that will try to trick you. They'll try to make you feel guilty about having standards, okay? In other words, a lot of people will be like, well, I've known my ex for 10 years. We went to 2nd grade together. We've been like lifelong friends. So as soon as our relationship ended, we just decided that we was gonna become best friends. And regardless of who I talk to or regardless of who they talk to, we gonna still text every day. We gonna still meet up for lunch, you know, once a month, you know, and still talk and things like that. That, my friend, is a red flag, because I'm here today to tell you that if that relationship truly ended, then both people need to move on. You do not want to be in a relationship with someone that's still spending time with their ex. They may tell you that they're still friends, but listen, it's no such thing as being friends after you've been together. That's like me taking out a pot and taking an egg and cracking it. And putting it in the pan. And then I cook the egg and I scramble it up and I serve it. I put it on some bread. Then all of a sudden I try to tell people, well, you know what? It's not on the sandwich anymore. It's not ready to eat anymore. It's a raw egg. And I just try to dump it back in the shell and put it back. If you take the shell off, no, this is a scrambled egg. It's inside of the shell, but it's already scrambled. In other words, once somebody has been dating, it's no such thing as going back down. You can't go back down. There was a song a long time ago. I believe the guy named Usher wrote it, right? The guy named Usher said, if we can't be lovers, then we can't be friends. The boy was telling the truth. So when you meet someone, you want someone that has a clean slate with no type of attachments. A lot of people come with strings attached to them, a lot of baggage. You want somebody that's been spending time with the Lord and has cleared that baggage. Red flag number 5 that you need to be on the lookout for is if the person only wants to spend time with you at night. There are a lot of people, they only want to spend time with you at night if it's after 9 o'clock p.m. after they've got everything done in their day. In other words, you may not be a priority to them. You may just be leftovers. Think about it like this. They have gotten everything done in their day. They may go to the gym. They may go watch a movie. They may do this. They may do that. But at the end of their day, if they see that they have time for you after 9:30, then they'll say, well, how about we meet up? Or how about we talk? Or how about I call you? You really want to pay attention to a person's actions. See if they're willing to meet up with you when there's daylight outside. If you know that this person, let's say, loves working out 7 days a week, see if they're willing to sacrifice their gym time on a Monday or a Tuesday to go have a picnic with you or to go meet with you face to face to talk. If they keep putting you way at the end of your schedule and your time slot is 10 o'clock p.m., then you have to understand that you may not be a priority to this person, because any man who has marriage on his mind and who's actively pursuing a woman will make time for the woman. They won't just leave it till late at night when they may have a little bit of time before they go to sleep. And then on the other hand, you have some people that only schedule time for certain people late at night because they feel that there'll be some type of sexual activity. But let's be honest, if a man calls you on a Tuesday or let's just say a Saturday morning and says, hey, listen, it's 8:30, how about we go get some breakfast? How about we go do this? How about we go do that? You really know that that person wants to get to know you. He's not saving you for nighttime talking about, hey, let's catch a movie. No, this man want to eat breakfast with you in the morning. So I hope these 5 red flags really helped you out, and I want to remind you, don't be on the lookout just trying to X people off your list. Really give people a chance. But these 5 red flags are things that you can see, I would say, within the first month, and they're things that you really need to pay attention to. As always, I appreciate your support on the channel. Listen, do me a quick favor, hit that thumbs up button if any of these red flags helped you out in any kind of way. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. It's very important. That way you can be notified of every single video that's uploaded. Last but not least, listen, click the bell that's right below this video. There's a little bell. That means whenever you click that bell, you'll get an instant notification as soon as the video's up. I believe it's going to come to you just like a text message. I need you to comment 1 red flag below that you're always on the lookout for, because believe me, it's going to help a lot of people and it's going to help me, because I'm going to be the first one to see a comment. And I'm interested to see what red flag you're always on the lookout for, because I may pick that red flag up and use it. All right, I may start being on the lookout for your red flag. I can help you and you can surely help me. The Bible says iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. We're both here for each other. I love you. I'm here to keep you accountable. I look forward to reading your comment, and I'll talk to you in the next video.